What is going on, everybody? This is Weekly Reviews here, and today, guys, we're going to be checking out Deathsmiles, a game published by Degica Games and originally released by Cave. Now, as everybody remembers, Deathsmiles has been on arcades over in Japan, and as well as brought over to America on the Xbox 360, but is now also available now on PC. So, we're going to be taking a look at the game and showing off about 5 stages and hopefully doing the best we can so we don't have ridiculous amounts of failing like I normally should. So, alright, so when getting into the first portion of the menus, you'll have multiple different types of options to choose from, which are, you have your normal modes, version 1.1, and arcade. Then you have your Mega Black Label Edition portions, which Mega Black Label is originally a DLC thing that came out when originally on the Xbox 360. They released it as DLC, and I believe it was also released on another... I think it was released also on arcades as like a DLC thing. I can't remember 100%, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump into a game, and we're going to play Mega Black Label Arcade. Now, the main difference between, if anybody asks, Mega Black Label is basically an extended difficulty. It has an extra difficulty to it. It also has a couple other features, such as a extra character, and it also has an extra stage known as the Ice Palace, which if you can go through the entire game without dying, you can actually get the full ending, which I'm not going to tell anybody what the full ending is about. You're just going to have to play the game yourself. So you have 5 characters. If you choose Mega Black Label, you have Sakura, you have Casper, you have Wendia, you have Follette, and then you have Rosa. Each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, but one that I usually go with is either Casper or Wendia, so we're going to choose Wendia. And we're also going to be changing to rank 2. So, let's see how I do. And I've been able to play about 10 hours so far of Deathsmiles, and it's one of those kind of games that as you keep playing it, you're going to want to keep playing it more and more and more, because it gets really addictive and really fun the further you get into it. And especially the higher the difficulty, it will make you want to go ahead and be like, oh man, I want to try to beat that higher difficulty and everything, like a lot of us gamers now are nowadays. Like, instead of just going through the easy modes and the normal modes, you want to beat a game all the way until it is 100% finished. So, pretty much the controls for this game are, you can use Xbox One controls, or you can use Xbox 360 or keyboard and mouse. We're going to be using the Xbox One controller, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys how to basically shoot. When you use A, you'll shoot to the left side. When you use B, you'll be shooting to the right. You have a secondary attack for your second character, like you have my owl character right here. If more of these enemies start popping up, and if I can't get them all, I can basically press on X, and what will happen is he will fire his own little beam to take out enemies. Now, it is not very strong, but one of the other cool things about with the game that makes it for all of you score junkies out there is you can actually activate a multiplier to gain even more score. And that's one of the things you want to try to do with this game, is try to get as high a score as you possibly can. Get on them leaderboards, man. So, here's our first boss. Usually the first boss in Cave Games are not very hard, and especially since we are playing the arcade version, he shouldn't be terribly difficult to take out. Now, the one thing I will remind everybody is, again, this is a cave game, and this is, at first it may seem like, oh, like I could beat this no problem. That's what I said when I first went in and played it. It first starts off easy, then when you start going up to the higher levels, it will knock those level and ranks that you wanted to choose out. So like, say if we go over to A2, I believe if we choose level 2 again, it will decline us from being able to use level 2, and you'll have to use either level 1, 3, or 99, or 999. And let me tell y'all, 999 is hell. It is hell. I tried to play it, and I almost thought about being able to show off a little bit of me trying to play level 999, and I can't play it. I cannot play it. I've tried. I have tried multiple times, and I couldn't even get past the first portion without me dying within the first, like, almost 20 seconds. Because, I mean, it is just relentless. Like, I mean, it does not hold your hand. It sends you into hell, and you don't have a weapon of any kind. It's like taking Dark Souls and then saying, okay, you know what? We're going to screw around with you, and instead of you being able to go around and get power-ups and stuff like that to help you, no. Even if you have the strongest weapon out there, you'll die one hit. Or it will feel like you die one hit because of all the crap that's coming at you. And it's just... Mega Black Label is... I mean, it has some difficulty when you get up to level 2, and then level 3, and then higher and higher. But once you get past those levels, and you go to level 999... it is insane. So you have to be a solid veteran of these games to be able to play level 999. You have to be, like, amazing at these games. Now, of course, again, it doesn't look like I'm doing too bad. But, again, we're just starting. And this boss will send all these rocks and stuff at us, which the number one thing you want to do is hit those blocks and try to dodge all those bullets. Got him. Nice job. Now, as you guys saw, we didn't get any crowns or skulls for that one because we were using our multiplier, which is another thing. When using the Mega Black Label portion of the game, and see right there, level 2 is now gone. So now we have to choose either level 1, level 3, or level 999. And I'm sure everybody wants to see what level 999 looks like. So I'm going to punish myself, and I'm going to go into the Forest of Lost and play level 999. So prepare for, literally as my achievement just said, opening the door to hell. Because this is hell on high water. And the game will slow down because there's so much going on, and it does that for a reason. Now also, here's another thing about this game also that a lot of people don't know about. When you take out enemies, they will also split out even more bullets than originally they did before. So, oh my god! Okay, activate bombs. Which, if you need to activate your bomb, you can also use the Y button when using the Xbox One or Xbox 360 controller. And another thing I do need to also bring up, when you use your multiplier, when you get your multiplier high enough, I believe it's when you reach 500, I believe, you'll be able to actually deflect all those bullets away from you. And, oh my god! Are you kidding me? Ah! I told you guys right there. This is the reason why this game is relentless. It does not hold your hand. It is insane. And it's slowing down like that again because there's so much coming at you. And, oh my god. Well, at least I'm not being a complete coward like I was going to originally be. But again, you have to be really, really, really good at this to beat this level. And I am nowhere near it. But I am more than welcome to admit it as well. So let's see if we can at least... Oh my god! Oh! I knew that was going to happen. Now also, when you do level 999, your bombs and your attacks seem like they are like picking at... I don't even know what. It just feels like you're not doing any damage at all to it. When you are, and you're trying as hard as possible, but again, this game is relentless, and it will not hold your hand, and it will kick your ass. But if you're one that doesn't mind that, and if you want a game that will be fun and ridiculous like that, then I would recommend this game. So, I want to give a big shout out to Degica and Cave Games for allowing me to show off my footage. Again, I'm sorry for failing at the level 999, but guys, you have to play this to actually see just how ridiculous this level is, because I'm really trying my absolute hardest, and it is just not easy. It is not easy at all. But anyway, big thanks to Degica Games and Cave for allowing me to show off the game on Steam. And if you want to pick up the game, make sure to go ahead and check out on the Steam page. I'll be including it in the link below. And until then, guys, this has been Wii-kly Reviews telling you guys to take care, and as always, game on.